Are you struggling with urination problems? Waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom? Feeling like your bladder never fully empties? If any of these sound familiar, stick with me until the end of this video, because today, I will show you 4 powerful foods that can naturally help shrink your prostate. And to all the women watching this, make sure to share this information with your husbands, brothers, and fathers, because we all know that men tend to neglect their health, and you can make a huge difference. If you care about your prostate health and want to learn how to keep it in check naturally, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more health tips. Now let's get started. Benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, is one of the most common conditions affecting men over 50. To give you some perspective, 88% of men over 90 will experience some degree of prostate enlargement. But why does this happen? As men age, hormonal changes, particularly involving testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, DHT, cause the prostate to enlarge. This enlargement gradually compresses the urethra, making it difficult for urine to pass through. Common symptoms include trouble starting urination, weak or interrupted urine flow, frequent urination, especially at night, and feeling like the bladder is never completely empty. If these symptoms sound familiar, it's time to take action. The good news is that diet plays a crucial role in prostate health, and certain foods can naturally help shrink an enlarged prostate. Medical experts and researchers have studied the impact of nutrition on prostate health, and the findings are fascinating. A study published in the Journal of Urology found that men who follow a Mediterranean diet experience fewer urinary symptoms and a reduced risk of prostate enlargement. So, which food should you start eating today? Let's dive into the top 4 foods that can help shrink your prostate naturally. If you want a healthy prostate, you need to eat more vegetables. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect prostate cells from oxidative damage and inflammation. The best vegetables for prostate health include broccoli, cauliflower, spinach, kale, and cabbage. Research published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found that men who consumed cruciferous vegetables had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate issues. But why? These vegetables contain sulforaphane, a powerful compound that reduces inflammation and detoxifies the body. Quick tip: add a serving of vegetables to every meal. Did you know that tomatoes are technically a fruit? More importantly, they are one of the best foods for your prostate. Tomatoes, along with other red fruits like strawberries, cherries, and raspberries, are packed with lycopene, a potent antioxidant that helps protect prostate cells from oxidative stress. Studies show that regular lycopene consumption can reduce the risk of prostate cancer, improve urinary symptoms associated with BPH, and enhance overall prostate health. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute found that men who consumed more lycopene-rich foods had a 35% lower risk of developing prostate issues. Quick tip: lycopene is better absorbed when tomatoes are cooked and eaten with olive oil. So, homemade tomato sauce is a great way to boost your prostate health. Nuts and seeds are some of the most powerful prostate-friendly foods you can eat. The best nuts for prostate health include Brazil nuts, which are rich in selenium, almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds. Why are nuts so powerful? Selenium reduces inflammation and protects prostate cells. Zinc regulates testosterone and prevents prostate enlargement. Omega-3 fatty acids combat chronic inflammation. A study published in Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention found that men with higher selenium levels had a significantly lower risk of prostate issues. Quick tip: eat a handful of nuts daily for prostate protection and heart health. When it comes to prostate health, one of the most powerful natural remedies is omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, tuna, and trout. These fish are packed with essential nutrients that help reduce inflammation, regulate hormones, and improve overall prostate function. Research has consistently shown that omega-3 fatty acids play a crucial role in reducing the risk of benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, prostatitis, and even prostate cancer. In this section we will dive deep into the science behind omega-3s, their role in prostate health, and how you can incorporate them into your diet for maximum benefits. How does omega-3 reduce inflammation in the prostate? Chronic inflammation is one of the main contributors to prostate enlargement and dysfunction. Many modern diets are high in pro-inflammatory foods, such as processed meats, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats. This triggers excessive inflammation in the body, worsening conditions like BPH and prostatitis. How does omega-3 help? Omega-3 lowers inflammatory markers by reducing the production of inflammatory chemicals like prostaglandins and cytokines, which contribute to prostate swelling. It balances omega-6 and omega-3 ratio, as many people consume too much omega-6 fatty acids, which fuel inflammation. Omega-3 helps counteract this effect. It also improves immune function, as a strong immune system prevents chronic infections, which can trigger prostate inflammation and discomfort. Scientific evidence. A study published in the American Journal of Epidemiology found that men who had higher blood levels of omega-3 fatty acids had a significantly lower risk of developing BPH compared to those with low omega-3 intake. Another study from the Journal of Nutrition revealed that regular consumption of omega-3 rich fish helped slow the progression of prostate enlargement and improved urinary function. Omega-3 and prostate cancer prevention. While BPH is a non-cancerous condition, prostate cancer is the second most common cancer in men worldwide. Fortunately, research suggests that omega-3 fatty acids may help lower the risk of developing prostate cancer. How does omega-3 protect against prostate cancer? Omega-3 reduces oxidative stress by neutralizing free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage prostate cells and contribute to cancerous changes. It slows tumor growth, as some studies indicate that omega-3s inhibit tumor growth and reduce the spread of prostate cancer cells. It enhances apoptosis, promoting the self-destruction of abnormal cells, preventing them from becoming cancerous. Scientific evidence. A landmark study published in the International Journal of Cancer found that men who consumed omega-3 rich fish at least twice a week had a 63% lower risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer compared to those who rarely ate fish. Another study from the Journal of Clinical Oncology found that omega-3 supplementation improved survival rates in men with prostate cancer, particularly when combined with a healthy diet and lifestyle. However, some studies have debated these findings. So while omega-3s are beneficial for prostate health, they should be consumed as part of a balanced diet rather than in excessive amounts. Omega-3 and hormonal balance in men. Testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, DHT, are key hormones that influence prostate size. Excessive DHT levels contribute to prostate enlargement and worsen BPH symptoms. How does omega-3 help balance hormones? Omega-3 regulates testosterone levels, reducing the risk of DHT accumulation in the prostate. It reduces estrogen dominance, as some studies suggest that men with excess body fat produce more estrogen, which can contribute to prostate problems. Omega, the 3rd of May, help counteract these effects. Scientific evidence. A study published in the Journal of Steroid Biochemistry found that men with higher omega-3 intake had a more balanced ratio of testosterone to estrogen, reducing the risk of prostate-related disorders. Omega-3 and improved urinary function. One of the most frustrating symptoms of an enlarged prostate is urinary discomfort, frequent urination, weak flow, and incomplete bladder emptying. How omega-3s improve urinary function. Omega-3 reduces bladder inflammation, making urination easier. It improves bladder control, as some research suggests that omega-3s support nerve function, which may help men regain better bladder control and reduce nighttime urination. It enhances blood circulation, ensuring better nutrient delivery to the prostate and bladder tissues, supporting overall function. Scientific evidence. A study from the Journal of Urology found that men who consumed higher amounts of omega-3 experienced fewer urinary symptoms related to BPH compared to those with low omega-3 intake. Best sources of omega-3 for prostate health. Now that you know why omega-3 is essential, let's talk about the best sources of this powerful nutrient. Top omega-3 rich fish to eat. Salmon, one of the best sources of omega-3, also rich in vitamin D. Sardines, high in omega-3, calcium and protein. Mackerel contains one of the highest concentrations of omega-3. Trout, a lean fish loaded with omega-3 and protein. Anchovies, small but packed with heart-healthy omega-3s. How often should you eat fish? Experts recommend eating fatty fish at least 2 to 3 times per week to ensure adequate omega-3 intake. How to incorporate omega-3 into your diet. If you don't eat fish regularly, you can still get omega-3 from other sources. Flax seeds and chia seeds, plant-based sources of ALA, a type of omega-3. Walnuts, great for brain and prostate health. Algal oil, a vegan source of omega-3 derived from algae. Fish oil supplements, a convenient way to boost your intake. Quick tip. Always choose wild-caught fish over farm-raised, as wild fish tend to have higher omega-3 content and fewer contaminants. While adding prostate-friendly foods to your diet is essential, it's just as important to avoid certain foods that can worsen inflammation, contribute to prostate enlargement, and increase urinary symptoms. Many men unknowingly consume pro-inflammatory and hormone-disrupting foods that can negatively affect their prostate health and overall well-being. In this section, we'll dive deep into the worst foods for prostate health, explaining why they should be avoided and what science says about their effects. Processed red meat, a trigger for inflammation. Red meat, especially processed meats like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats, has been linked to chronic inflammation and an increased risk of prostate enlargement and prostate cancer. Why is red meat bad for prostate health? Processed meats contain nitrates and preservatives that fuel inflammation in the body. They are high in saturated fats, which have been linked to higher testosterone and DHT levels, contributing to prostate growth. Studies have shown that men who consume large amounts of processed meat have a higher risk of developing advanced prostate cancer. Scientific evidence. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who ate high amounts of processed red meat had a 30% higher risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer compared to those who consumed it in moderation. Better alternative? Swap processed meats for lean protein sources like chicken, turkey, fish, and plant-based proteins like lentils, chickpeas, and quinoa. Dairy products. Does milk harm your prostate? Milk and other dairy products, such as cheese, butter, and cream, have been controversial in prostate health discussions. Some research suggests that high dairy consumption is linked to an increased risk of BPH and prostate cancer. Why should you limit dairy? Dairy contains hormones that may contribute to hormonal imbalances and prostate enlargement. Studies suggest that excess dairy consumption may promote prostate cancer growth. Many men have low-grade dairy intolerance, which can increase inflammation and worsen symptoms of BPH. Scientific evidence. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who consumed high amounts of dairy had a higher risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who consumed plant-based alternatives. Better alternative. Consider plant-based milk options like almond milk, coconut milk, or oat milk, which are rich in essential nutrients but free from prostate-harming hormones. Fried and fast foods. Destroying your prostate from within. French fries, fried chicken, potato chips, and other fast foods are loaded with trans fats, unhealthy oils, and toxic chemicals that can worsen prostate inflammation and oxidative stress. Why should you avoid fried foods? They are high in trans fats, which increase inflammation, raise bad cholesterol, and impair blood flow, which is essential for prostate health. A study found that men who frequently ate deep-fried foods had a higher risk of developing aggressive prostate cancer. Processed oils and trans fats oxidize cells, promoting DNA damage that may contribute to prostate enlargement. Better alternative. Choose baked, grilled, or steamed foods instead of fried options. Use healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil. Sugar and refined carbohydrates. The silent enemies. Sugary foods like soda, candies, pastries, and white bread may seem harmless, but they contribute to prostate inflammation and insulin resistance, which can worsen prostate conditions. Why is sugar bad for your prostate? High sugar intake leads to blood sugar spikes, which have been linked to hormonal imbalances that may fuel prostate growth. Cancer cells thrive on sugar, and a high sugar diet has been associated with a greater risk of prostate cancer. Sugar triggers the release of pro-inflammatory cytokines, which can worsen BPH and urinary symptoms. Better alternative. Choose natural sources of sweetness like fruits, honey, or stevia instead of processed sugar. Opt for whole grains like quinoa, oats, and brown rice instead of refined carbohydrates. Alcohol. Is your drinking habit harming your prostate? While occasional alcohol consumption is not necessarily harmful, excessive drinking can worsen prostate symptoms and disrupt hormone levels. How does alcohol affect prostate health? Alcohol promotes chronic inflammation, worsening symptoms of BPH and prostatitis. Excess alcohol can lower testosterone and increase estrogen, which may contribute to prostate growth. Dehydration can worsen urinary symptoms, making it harder to empty the bladder completely. Scientific evidence. A study from the Journal of Urology found that heavy alcohol drinkers had a significantly higher risk of developing urinary tract symptoms related to BPH. Better alternative: limit alcohol consumption to moderate levels, 1 to 2 drinks per week, and stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. If you want to protect your prostate and reduce BPH symptoms, you must eliminate or significantly reduce these harmful foods from your diet. Processed red meat increases inflammation and DHT levels. Dairy products may disrupt hormone balance and worsen prostate growth. Fried and fast foods contain trans fats that promote oxidative stress. Sugary and refined carbohydrates linked to insulin resistance and prostate cancer. Alcohol increases inflammation and disrupts hormone levels. Instead, focus on eating a diet rich in vegetables, high in antioxidants that protect prostate cells. Fruits, especially red fruits and tomatoes, which are rich in lycopene, supporting prostate function. Nuts and seeds provide essential minerals like zinc and selenium. Omega-3 rich fish reduces inflammation and supports hormone balance. What foods have you removed from your diet for better prostate health? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this information helpful, like this video, subscribe for more prostate health tips, and share this with your family and friends. Your prostate health is in your hands. Start making better food choices today.